Alrighty, good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us for the area management training made possible thanks to Amerishare. So today we are going to discuss Google Slides and everything that it entails. So for our intro, we have how to navigate Google Slides, which is similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, which will help you better understand where to locate the documents that you created and that are sent to you. We'll also go over how to share a document, share a folder, and other things you may need to know. So once again, you have our tools, which include the Gmail, your Drive, your Docs, your Sheets, your Slides, your calendar, chat, meet, sites, contacts, and anything else that Google thinks may be important while you are navigating. Adding people to any document on Google is fairly simple. To add people, you enter the email address or addresses of whom you want to share with from inside or outside of your organization. And if they are outside of your organization and Google does not recognize the email, they will ask you to verify that you, in fact, want to send to said person. During your sharing settings, you can decide if the people you share it with can only view it, leave comments, or they can edit the file completely. And you can send a message to them while sending so they know why and what you're sharing with them. Slides work similar to Microsoft PowerPoint, as I previously stated. And to make a copy, it's pretty simple. You can right-click on your mouse and it will give you an option to duplicate any of your slides. You can download your slides in other formats, such as Microsoft PowerPoint or Adobe PDF, which they're just versions broken down so you can attach them to any email or hook them up to another account if you need to. You are able to email as an attachment, so you can send right from your Google Drive to any email. You can also change the format during this time if you need to. You can see all of the history and changes that others or yourself have made to a document in case you messed up at any point in time. You can insert images from your computer, the internet, your drive, and more. You can create tables and have rows and columns to do so. You can create drawings, diagrams, and much more. You can link a web page such as YouTube, and then you can make charts of any kinds as well. So today we'll be going under the File, Edit, View, Insert, Format, Slide, Arrange, and Tool sections of Google Slides. And first we have the File. You can from here create new documents. You can open old or current documents. You can import slides from other documents, which I'll share with you in a little bit. You can make a copy, you can email, and you can download. For editing, you can undo, redo, you can paste without formatting, which I'll go over in more detail later, and you can duplicate a slide, which is fairly simple. This is my favorite part of Google Slides. You are able to insert from the internet and YouTube. You can insert images, audios, videos, which is where we got this, a text box, a chart, and word art. And as you can see, I did insert a video from YouTube, and I can show you how that works fast. So I will pause that right there and go back, because this video was inserted from YouTube and it is really, really simple, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But just letting you know, you can insert any video and it'll pop up like this, or you can put it in a smaller little shape down in the bottom of the corner. So that way when you're putting things on and you don't want people to see them, they don't have to. But in this case, this is a pretty cool article, so I figured I would share it. For your format setting, you have your text, your line spacing, and transitions. Transitions are how I formatted this slide today, so that when I go from slide to slide, with the click of the left button on the mouse, it is able to move in different directions or shapes, or have fun coming in and out of the slides. For your slide bar, you can have new slides. You can duplicate slides from many different outlets, such as old documents, new documents, or from somebody else's. You can change the color of your background and themes, and you can apply a layout such as this. And for your tools, you have spelling, voice speaker for notes. So instead of voice to text, like in Google Docs, you are able to speak and add notes to your PowerPoint. And then you can also have linked objects in the tools, such as the YouTube video that I previously showed. So I will exit out of this and show you how Google Slides operates from different points up at the top. This is your file where you can share, and with the click of a share button, I can go to anybody I choose, add people, and you can also open new, and you can have a new presentation, or even from here, you can create a document, spreadsheet, a form, or drawing and have it inserted on the PowerPoint. You can also make copies from an entire presentation or selected slides and import them elsewhere. Email as an attachment and download, all of these wonderful options they give you. However, keeping it as a Google slide is often more than fine. You can see the version history, and by doing this, it'll show every edit I made. You are able to move this into different folders or to the trash if you don't like it or no longer need it. This is the edit, where undo and redo. You can go back a step or forward. You can cut something out. You can copy, paste, and paste without formatting, which means this whole page I could copy and paste it, but it would just be jumbled. I can delete, duplicate, or select all slides. The view, it gives me an opportunity to present this like I previously did. Show motion, master, grid view, zoom. I can zoom in and out and show speaker notes. Speaker notes usually go down here in this corner, and when you present, they go away. However, when you're making slides, you can add notes. If your coworkers are on here, like Jill and Mary are, they could add a note for me if I need to do something differently. And inserting, I can image upload from the computer, or I could search the internet for a picture. I could also grab them from my Drive or my Google Photos, or by URL, which is just a link from the computer, or I can take a photo if I choose to. You can add text box, which is just simple typing. I can add audio, such as YouTube or Apple Music I can put on here. I can do a video. So if I click video, it'll automatically go to YouTube automatically, and you can search from YouTube and it'll find you a video. So I will look up Special Olympics Michigan. And by that searching, I am able to get a video from pretty much any year or what I'm looking for. And I'm able to add, we'll go 1997. And I can select it. And it'll add a video right there. And from here, it gives you an option to play on click, or I can start it. This is actually a pretty cool feature. I can start it at 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and it'll end at 3:02, just so it gives you specific times that you want this video as just a highlight or a clip. You have the option to mute the audio, and you can position it anywhere you please, and you can even edit the size and rotation. And you can simply delete it if you don't want it on your page anymore. Let's see. To format, you can change your text where it's lined up at, which is a line and indent, and just the spacing on the page, bullets and numbering when there are bullets. You can enter a table. You can clear the format of the whole slide. You can add borders and lines. And then for your slides, once again, a new slide, you can duplicate your slide, delete the slide, and skip a slide. You can change your background and apply a layout. And that means that you can pretty much pick out what you would like to have your Google Doc or slide, in this case, look like. And transition is what I was telling you about previously. You can have all of these options when you switch slide from 1 to 2 and so on. You can flip it from any of these. So I could we'll do fade. And it'll play the way it comes in. It'll just fade in. From there, you can arrange by having different orders that your slides come in. So if I wanted to switch slide 2 and 3, I would press order and switch them up. Align, it just lines up the page a little bit easier for you. And then we go to tools, your spelling. You can have spell check, you can underline the errors, you can even have a personal dictionary on the side. You can explore, and you can just explore within your docs and see if you missed anything, or search a certain point in your slides. I have a dictionary once again, Q&A history, your voice speaker notes, and the script editor just moved from one place to another if you have notes or questions. And your activity dashboard just shows who has seen your document. And your add-ons, you can add more, but Google is pretty sufficient by itself. And then help, when you want training, you can even do it on Google Slides. You can update. You can create shortcuts, which Google already has quite a few, and Slides help. So with that being said, once you are familiar with Google, it is much easier to navigate. Google is very convenient because you can choose if you want to allow access to edit a document when you're sharing with others, and much more. And Google automatically saves your work as well, which is my favorite part in case I forget to save sometimes. As always, stay safe, and we miss you. If you need to contact us for anything or send your forms in, we are more than happy to assist. Jill, myself, and Mary These are our emails.